And what's going on, guys? Kale here, coming at you with another video. For those of you new to the channel, I am an endgame player with 4 accounts, 3 of which are in the endgame, and 1 is a baby account that I've just recently started. Today we are talking Doom 3.5, and more specifically the tech section of Doom 3.5. Over the maybe last month or so, I've noticed kind of just an increase in difficulty in tech, and this is kind of what I am doing in the tech section. So, first what I did was I took most of my Bionic Avengers to G16 that I could spare it. The exceptions being Iron Man and Vision, and the reasoning behind that is they both require that gamma radiation that is needed for the Gamma team, and that is a bigger priority than Bionic Avengers. Other thing I've done, I've taken them to level 94, which I am not level 95 yet, kind of just shy of that. And yeah, so kind of we're going to hop into the nodes. What I'm finding is I am liking taking pretty much the full team in for the, well, more or less the full team for the first 2 nodes, and then actually going in with the full team on the final node. What I'm doing, though, is I'm actually subbing out Iron Man and bringing in Kang. My Kang is also level 94, G16. I could actually take him to G17, but I am actually currently missing his unique. So let's see, where is Kang down here? So I'm just a little bit short of his unique, and by a little bit I mean about 10. So hopefully I'll get that, and I can actually G17 him, which would definitely help in Arena, War, Cosmic Crucible, and then also in these raids. Now, something to kind of note too, I would hesitate taking the Bionic Avengers to G17, just because as far as raid teams feel, they definitely feel like they're going to be the next team that is getting replaced. So I would kind of caution overdeveloping them at this point. But anyway, let's hop into the node and see what happens. Some of this is definitely, I think, almost getting kind of reminiscent to skill, where I'm starting to see it's kind of almost RNG dependent a little bit. And some days it goes a lot better than others, and then other days it's just a total crap fest. So we'll go in, we'll start with the special with Kang, and go ahead and use the special with Deathlock over here. I'm going to go ahead and use the ultimate with Vision. And then here, just kind of getting some blinds out and, just making it sure so I'm not going to take any damage. I'm actually going to use the ultimate with Hulkbuster, and that's just to give them a little bit of speed and just a kind of a nice solid bit of barrier. And the next time we go around, I'm actually going to go ahead and do the special. I want to get an ability block on Nico, that way she's not putting all those nasty debuffs out on the field. Ultimate with Kang, and just kind of reducing the turn meter. And the reason I find Kang is kind of helpful on these first 2 nodes is just because of his turn meter manipulation and his ability to kind of make your team go first. The Bionic Avengers are a bit on the squishy side when they don't have the barrier, so this certainly kind of helps them with their survivability. We're going to go in and focus on Spider-Woman over here and take her out. And so far, clean fight. I'm down to 5 enemies, so I actually want to start saving my cooldowns and just make sure kind of everything is available, at least for the higher turn cooldown abilities. So finish off Spider-Woman here. Okay, and let's go ahead and start focusing on Doctor Strange. We don't have any positive buffs out, so we don't have to really worry about too much being flipped. But we definitely don't want that defense up flipped, which is going to happen. And took a little damage from magic over here, but nothing too crazy. And I'm going to now go in and just ability block magic. I don't need that ability block turn 1, so we should be okay there. And I'm just going to go ahead, and we missed on the ability block there, which is unfortunate. I'm going to go in with the taunt, just because I'm not going to need that turn 1, and by the time it is essentially time for Hulkbuster to go again, his cooldown should kind of be refreshed, and we'll have that taunt available. Okay, kind of going to target magic, and she's going to be doing a lot more damage than Colossus over here, so she is my higher priority, and Colossus is going to get his taunt out now. Go ahead and target Colossus since we have no choice. Okay, and Kang should be close to finishing off Colossus here. Almost got him there. Finish him off here, and then we'll go ahead and take out magic. And you'll see here, kind of minimal damage, not too much happened, so we're good there. And pretty much all of our cooldowns are where we would like them to be for the next node. And that's kind of the biggest thing with this team, is just kind of making sure your cooldowns are ready, because you really just kind of need to go in there with that opening barrage, and if you can get that off, normally the fights go pretty smooth. So we'll go into node 2, and again, keeping Kang in there for that turn meter manipulation, and the team is pretty healthy, so we're good there. And looks like we are having a pretty good RNG day as well, which is always appreciated. But yeah, so going into node 2, kind of what you want is, if you don't go in with Kang, what happens is Zemo goes, which Zemo normally would go first, and he typically can put slow on a couple of them if the immunities get taken off, so it can get kind of messy, but we're going to go in here, and we're actually going to start with Kang's ultimate, and that actually reduces everyone's turn meter and kind of gets you set up in a good position. So we'll go in now with Deathlock Special. Kang is going to go, which is okay, but we're then going to go in with Vision's ultimate, and again, further reducing that turn meter. I like to go in and blind this row, / take most of it out. And we are then going to get the speed up with Hulkbuster over here. And it's kind of important, you want to make sure you do get an ability block both on Shang-Chi and on Star-Lord T'Challa, as their kind of big abilities will hit pretty hard. And you also want to make sure that you're taking out the Silver Surfer, as if he starts getting sped up, he can be quite dangerous. So we're going to go in here and ability block Star-Lord T'Challa first, and we will then go in and ability block Shang-Chi. And that definitely kind of neuters them quite a bit, and let's go ahead and ability block Bishop so he doesn't do his special. And we should have the special open for Hulkbuster, which we do. So we're going to kind of go down this way, get that taunt out, replenish the barrier, and let's see. Now we also have to worry about Winter Soldier over here. Winter Soldier's ultimate is going to hit for quite a bit, and we certainly don't want that. We have 8 enemies left, so we can do the special, and it should be recharged by the next node. Okay, and kind of the same thing, we'll do the ultimate here, just to kind of kill that turn meter, and now we will basically go into cooldown saving. So we're going in, kind of attacking Zemo over here, we just don't want him to take a turn. And let's see, Zemo's down, he should target Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi is down, and we'll now then go after Iceman, and we'll basically just finish off Crossbones over there. So that's how that went, nice and smooth. I don't have Kang's cooldowns ready, I don't think, for the next node, so I'm actually going to kind of sub him out for Iron Man and just kind of go with the traditional team. We'll see how that goes. The boss node is kind of where I've been running into more problems, and we can just kind of play around with it a little bit, but the boss node definitely is too tappable, so when you're talking 3 lanes, between the 4 people that essentially are on that side, you should be able to clear this. But we'll go in and kind of go in with the OG Bionic Avengers, and the reasoning behind this is Iron Man will have all of his cooldowns refreshed, which will definitely help them with their ability generation, or with their energy building, essentially, because my cooldowns are a little bit shaky. So anyway, we'll kind of go in, Okay, we're going to go in actually ability block Jubilee. We don't want her doing her ultimate. And depending on where those ability blocks go, you'll either also get an ability block on Doom or you will get one on Bishop. In this case, we got one on Bishop, which is good. But we do also want to make sure that we get Doom ability blocked as well. So we're going to go in here with the special, just kind of extend all those negative effects. We go in with the ultimate, get some speed up over here. And Jubilee is down, which is awesome. We will stop getting kind of speed for Beast and Bishop over here. And now I want to go in... let's see. Let's go in actually with the special and get that offense up. And now we kind of need to make sure that we get Doom ability blocked. So we will first reduce turn meter. And we did take him to the yellow, but that's okay because Viv Vision is ready to go in with that ability block. We landed that, and now it's pretty easy cleanup for the most part. We should got Doom down there. The next wave will drop, and let's go ahead and generate some more energy with the ultimate from Iron Man. And we'll go ahead. Now cooldowns really don't matter. You can kind of use them as you see fit. We do want to make sure, though, that we get an ability block or we kill Dazzler. Her ultimate hits for quite a bit, or it does hit for quite a bit, but also you don't want those blinds. So let's go ahead and blind her. And in the process, we also took her out. And yeah, this is pretty much a done fight. We'll do the special there to extend all those negative debuffs. But yeah, this is pretty much just kind of easy cleanup at this point. It's kind of a nice, clean go through. I find doing it this way, you know, for the most part, this last node can be a little bit RNG dependent. You know, some days it does go a little bit better than others. Like today is definitely a really good RNG day. And then other days it's a little bit rockier, but it is a pretty easy to tap. So we'll go in here, kind of just reduce turn meter, and this is a nice, clean, easy fight. So that's kind of how I am handling the tech section in Doom 3.5. So Kang on the first two nodes, and then kind of subbing into the OG team on the final node. So hopefully you did find this video helpful. I know this is probably a little bit shorter than some of the videos tend to be, but it's kind of just, you know, straight and right to the point. So again, hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching. Hope you are having a good week, and take it easy.